This week on the Hype Podcast, the host with no name had an interesting weekend, from a torn forearm muscle to car issues and funky full moon text. Plus, Olympic updates. Oso Fresh could be leaning towards Trump. Find out why. And don't miss this week's update on Stranger Things right here on the Hype Podcast.
Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm Oso Fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
They don't have a Olympic
team, the Cubans?
No, they don't have Olympic arm wrestling, do they?
No, they don't. They don't do that. That'd be all American. I mean, you know, fuck that Cuban guy, man. We lost lives to have Cuba, and then Cuba decided they didn't want to be part of the team
because they're a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, we fucking beat the shit out of the Spanish for Cuba.
Well, yeah, but
we even fought dysentery.
I like how dysentery is just like a fancy way of saying diarrhea.
Yeah, but we fought. Yeah, because you go down to Cuba, you get yellow fever. Yeah. They used to call it what? Because you piss black or something. It's like yellow fever is like not the shit to have. I mean,
what I don't get is, why do they call it yellow fever if you piss black? Because why don't they call it black fever?
Because black fever sounds really bad. Like, and this is no race black guy joke. Just having something called black fever sounds like, but that sounds worse than the fucking plague.
No, but there's a scarlet fever, and that actually sounds like kind of provocative, like scarlet fever. You're like, goddamn, is this like a 70s porn? What's going on here?
That's something you catch from a cute bitch.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got scarlet fever.
I caught that scarlet fever, bitch.
In other words, the clap. Hey, I want to let you know that this is the Hype Podcast. I am DJ Oso Fresh.
I am the host with no name, and you are kicking it with us here every fucking Sunday. You don't want to miss this episode of the Hype.
Yeah, that's how sad your life is. That's how fucking sad your life is.
No, how sad is our fucking life, sitting in your living room / pantry / kitchen / dining room doing a fucking radio show?
Very. I had to run through the shit.
Yeah, make sure it works.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you talk about that. I mean, arm wrestling not being an Olympic sport. Are you really that upset about it?
Well, no, I think there should be. Okay, because I noticed the other day they put fucking handball in the Olympics. Like, there is a handball gold medal.
Yeah, I hope there's a hand job gold medal.
Yeah, right. I'm just thinking, if we're gonna put fucking stupid...
I would like for you I want to be one of the judges, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying I want to be on the team. That's a little gay.
Yeah.
I want to be a judge. I want you to demonstrate on me. I don't want to do the demonstrations. Carpal tunnel, you know.
Before we get into my Olympic dreams, we got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about, number one, the Olympics, because
they're almost over.
Because they're almost over, and the USA's winning as usual.
And the USA embarrassed ourselves
again.
And I'm sure there's somebody in Iran burning a flag because the shit that we did down there.
So we're gonna fill you in on all the great Olympic ensembles that are going on still right now, and the ones that have concluded so far.
And big weekend in Portland because there was a Kanye West pop-up shop.
There was indeed. Also, there was some tragic news on 205 for me and somebody else. And we're gonna update you on this last week's episode of Stranger Things that Oso and I watched. And plus, don't miss out my parenting tip of the week.
And football's back, and I know that this guy who predicted the score of the Super Bowl, check the podcast. It's amazing.
All record, bitches.
It's truly amazing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's going to be the fucking show.
Over. Boom. We're out of here.
Yeah, boom.
Done.
So you were saying this conversation started off air, so just act like you just walked into the room. We're talking about this. All right, so you're saying last night or this weekend you were out and being alpha male.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll give you my backstory, but this is why I think arm wrestling should be in the Olympics. So I'm out this weekend. with a couple buddies, and we're at a place called Jolly's, which it's exactly as hillbilly and podunk as it sounds. It's out by the fucking fairgrounds for those of you.
I mean, the fact that you say it's out by the fairgrounds. No hot nightclub starts with out by the fairgrounds.
There wasn't a black dude.
Come by after the tractor pull. Sunday.
We'll just say there wasn't a black dude to be found. Okay, it was that kind of bar. So we're sitting out there, and a couple of my buddies,
we're all locked up.
Yeah, Law and Order SVU episode coming in hot.
No, not SVU.
No,
nah, that's rape and shit. Murder, just regular murder.
Okay,
or even petty crimes.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. Get your shit.
So we get a bunch of guys out there, and this fucking dude who's part of the group that I don't know, but we're all intermingling, just hanging out. This fucking 400-pound dude is like, oh man, my buddy will bet anybody $100 that he can beat him at arm wrestling, and his buddy is smaller than me, so. He's sitting there, and then, 400-pound dude's like talking shit.
Yeah,
like massive amounts of shit.
Because there are really no black dudes out there, because that doesn't happen in black bars.
Right.
So somebody says, hey, anybody can arm wrestle my buddy, I'll give him $100. Right. You know what? We're going to ask you to come outside, and we're going to beat your ass, and we're going to take all your money. That's how it's going to work.
Right. So my buddy Brian, he's like, fuck it, I got some money to burn. I'll arm wrestle this motherfucker. So he goes out there. Brian ends up losing.
Thank you, Obama, for the good economy.
Yeah, right. Brian ends up fucking losing, and I'm like, damn, like this guy's pretty tough. Brian's a pretty tough dude, and I'm like, that fucking sucks. He's like, the 400-pound fucking homeboy commentator's like, anybody else want to fucking arm wrestle my buddy for $100, dude? And they're like, my guy here will beat him. Whoa. And he's talking about me. And I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing this bullshit. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to party, right?
Come on, you could have done a West Side Story breakdance routine and then arm wrestled his ass. And
hey, this isn't the get down. Okay, we'll get into that in a little bit.
Wow, what's that? Over the top. Meet me halfway across the sky.
So this guy, fucking 400-pound dude's going on about it for like 5-10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And anybody who's at a bar, 5 or 10 minutes straight of some loud, obnoxious fucker, you're like, all right, I'm done with this shit already.
That's a really long time.
Right. And so
I'd be planning his exit.
Yeah. Right.
Or mine.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight them all.
And so finally I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll arm wrestle this guy for $100. Because my buddy was like, I'll put up $100 for you. No big deal. I'm like, okay, fine. So the giant 400-pound dude's like, no. He's already had to arm wrestle somebody. You got to arm wrestle somebody before you arm wrestle him. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get roped into this bullshit? Now I got to fucking arm wrestle somebody before I arm wrestle somebody for money. I'm like, fuck it. Fine. Let's do it.
That's a lot of boys touching.
Right? Yeah.
Saying.
A lot of white boys touching. That's weird.
Yeah. No, it's not weird. That's what you guys do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is not like an abnormal event. Like this happens.
Some people just call it Friday.
It's funny how when testosterone levels elevate in different cultures, like we'll start shooting or dance or something. Y'all motherfuckers.
Nothing in between.
I know.
Either
that is a valid point. There's nothing in between. We're either shooting or dancing.
You're either popping shots or popping and locking.
Yeah. So however you twerk it.
Yeah. So fucking 400-pound dude is like, you got to arm wrestle me before you arm wrestle that guy. And I'm like, for real? Fucking hell.
Why does this sound like a bad 80s movie?
It felt like a bad 80s movie. I thought I was Sylvester Stallone fucking just on the front of my semi-truck, like working out the forearm. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm
Pause.
Like, yeah. So I'm
my semi-truck working out the forearm.
Every visual you can imagine, just let it happen. So I'm getting tired of this guy.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Yeah. That's what we needed. That would have settled the whole thing. So I'm kind of getting tired of this guy. I'm like, fuck it. All right, let's do it. So I arm wrestle fucking 400-pound dude. Smoked him. Just fucking smoked him, dude. And big kids are big kids. I don't give a shit like if they're fat or if they're rock solid fucking full of muscle, dude. You're 400 pounds. You are strong.
Because you got to carry the whole 400 pounds.
All the time.
Yeah. I mean, if I was carrying around 400 pounds, I'd be strong too.
Yeah. And so I beat this guy, and I see his buddy's like, oh, shit. like, goddamn, I don't know if I want to arm wrestle this guy. And so as soon as I'm done, 400-pound homeboy is like, all right, you guys are up next. And I'm like, nah, I just got done arm wrestling. He just got done fucking leave us be for a little bit. We'll come back to this shit later. So about an hour or so goes by.
You're really interacting with guys you don't even fucking know. Right. Just like interrupting your bar experience.
Yeah. I'm sitting there. I'm just trying to get drunk. Trying to have a fucking good time. And these fucking maniacs are like, oh.
I probably would have left at some point.
Well, no. It gets better.
I'm saying.
So as soon as we put the whole arm wrestling thing on pause, they break out some dice, and they're throwing $100 a hand. Like this group of guys, they're fucking throwing dice at $100 a fucking roll. I'm like, God damn, did we just step into the hood? Like, what happened?
Man, I don't know what's up out there.
I don't know either. But so anyway,
somebody's fed time.
There ends up being about $1,000 floating around this table. Ooh. Yeah, these guys fucking throwing dice back and forth, and I'm just like, God damn. So
that's what I expect. I mean, I expect that like Asians would do that. That's not really hood shit. That's shit the Asians do.
Mahjong shit.
Yeah, those motherfuckers.
So about an hour goes by, and we're just watching this, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, everything's fucking settled. They forgot about the fucking arm wrestling thing. No sooner do I think that pops into my head. I'm like, cool. They're just gonna be shooting dice. We're good to go. Fucking 400-pound homeboy back at it. Dude, are you guys gonna fucking arm wrestle? What's going on here? And I'm like 4 shots and two more beers deep after this, and I'm like, you know what? All right, let's fucking shut this guy up. Fine. Even his buddy's reluctant
because I'm gonna have to whip your ass.
Yeah,
I mean that means shots deep. Yeah. I get irritated. Right. Hey, right. I'm gonna have to hurt somebody or something.
So we get squared up.
Some vagina.
So we get squared up on the corner of this little table, and all of a sudden the little fucking arm wrestling commentator of the year, 400-pound dude's like, no, you guys got to do this legit. What the fuck do you mean do it legit?
I got an arm, he got an arm. What the fuck? Right. all required.
Yeah, so after 15 minutes of like banter back and forth between him and everybody else, we go to this little island table so we can stand on one side and the other.
So you got to tell me, is the whole bar involved with this?
At this point, everybody outside was like, what's going on over here? And so I'm fucking sitting there. We get squared up, and I'm like, hey, put the fucking money on the wood, dude. You said $100. Let's fucking get this $100 going.
Put the money on the wood.
Yeah. So we get it going. I fucking blast this guy. Exactly. Yeah. I know you were waiting for it. I fucking blast this fool.
Put the money on the wood.
Yeah. And as soon as we're done, he's just like, God damn, like fucking strong as fuck. And 400-pound homeboy's like, oh man, no, you guys got to try it left-handed. We're like, nah, man.
You know what? You about to break yourself.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, you guys got to do it left-handed. Guy's left-handed, and I'm like, whatever. You want to go left-handed? Let's go left-handed. I don't give a fuck. So I arm wrestled him left-handed, beat him fucking left-handed. I was like, oh, is that another 100? I forgot to ask. And he's just like, oh, no, man, it's cool. $100 yours. I'm like, all right, cool. What's everybody want to drink? So I take, my $100 winnings.
You didn't even think about helping your homeboy out that just lost 100.
Nah, fuck that. He put it up. I'm like, no, it's all good. But no, so he got his 100 back, and I kept the 100 that I won.
How far were you from just whooping somebody's ass?
I was quite far from the ass whooping. I was more closer to just leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't to the point. I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking talk about arm wrestling no more.
I just want to drink in peace.
I just want to drink my fucking drinks and be merry.
I want to be happy on this depressant. This legal depressant. Yeah. I want to be happy on it.
So I take my $100 winnings. I buy us all a round of drinks and all that, and I come back and I'm just trying to fucking chill out, and they want to talk about it. I'm like, do you guys want to go to the fucking replay? Like, what's going on here?
I want to talk about the theory behind it. If you would have aimed his arm a little bit forward.
Yeah.
So if he would have tapped his thumb a third time, why didn't you thumb wrestle?
Yeah. And so
why didn't you? That's pretty manly.
No, that's what I'm saying. There should be a select few events added to the Olympics. Arm wrestling's one, thumb wrestling's another, and I think rock paper scissors needs to be in there too.
No, that's too intellectual of a game.
Really? Rock, paper, scissors? They should settle world wars with rock, paper, scissors, in my opinion.
It's a complex game.
Best 2 out of 3. Nobody's got to die. You ain't got to blow some shit up.
I lose a rock, paper, scissors, you might catch a bullet. Serious. I mean, we over on some real shit. You know what? Shit's corrupt. I don't care. Yeah. You can roll, sham, die. That's world peace to me.
What? Just fucking rock, paper.
Or you come with this. You come with the scissors on my paper. Maybe we gotta cut them fingers off.
Yeah. Well, so
I mean, because you're all about equal playing fields. Fuck that. This is real life.
That is true. It is real life. Well, I mean, it's not going to be equal for me for a little while because I actually tore my radius in my
doing that shit.
Yeah. I tore my radial brachialis, dude. It fucking sucks.
I don't even know what that is. Does it hurt?
Oh yeah, it's just the muscle right on here, and I can feel it. Like when I helped you unload those speakers, I like picked that up, and I was like, shit. I couldn't even like hold my hand closed.
Wow,
it fucking sucks. But you know, on the side note, I did win $100, so I feel cool.
And then blew it.
Yeah. No,
I mean, it's not like you're doing bad. I mean, because you were telling me on what was it, Friday or Saturday? There was a guy on 205 trying to end it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was last night because I was
a lady. A lady on 205. Yeah.
Was she good looking?
You know, I don't know. She was holding a knife, so she may have been Hispanic. I'm not really sure. But
well, that doesn't tell me she's good looking.
But no, I have no idea. I don't know what this lady looks like. I heard about it because I left Portland around 9:30, started heading home. All of a sudden, 205 starts backing up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And no sooner do I get to the 205 bridge. I'm you know how you can see your headlights in a car in front of you? Mm. I'm like, I see this fucking flash, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm looking out, and in this truck's bumper, I'm like, my fucking headlights just went out. So I've been drinking since lunch yesterday, and my headlights go out on the fucking 205 bridge. Jam-packed traffic, bumper to bumper, because some crazy broad with a knife was like, oh, fuck this shit. I need some attention. I'm gonna jump off the 205 bridge.
How much trouble do you think you get into for that?
Dude, okay, so this right here.
Really, when you really think about it, like, besides the fact you'll get free mental health services.
Well, no, that's basically all that happened. Check this out. When officers arrived at the bridge shortly after 8 p.m., they learned she was armed with a knife. Enhanced crisis intervention officers, that's a fucking mouthful, spent hours with her and got her to come off the edge of the bridge around 10 p.m. The woman will be taken to get some help. They took that broad to get some help. She probably went home and fucking got high.
Now, bitch, you gotta come on down.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to just come on down. I mean, you know, life is tough, shit is tough, but you need to come down right now. I mean, because
how does that conversation go? I mean, for you, like, as an Oso Fresh individual, if you were faced with that situation where you had to stroll up on somebody and talk them off the ledge, take me through how you would talk them off the ledge.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, on some real shit. I mean, let's be realistic right now.
Hold on. Let's dive into this. Okay, we're gonna start with what the fuck are you doing? I just can't do it anymore. It's bullshit.
What's bullshit?
This fucking bridge, this goddamn traffic, the fucking broad gave me the clap.
Okay, let's start with the broad and the clap.
Stay in character.
Have you gotten treated for the clap?
I don't have insurance.
You know, you can go to the free clinic.
Yeah, but then that Obamacare shit, it's just the whole world's against me, man.
I'm serious. You can get that clap fixed up, be out fucking again. If that's the only thing that ails you, you can get that fixed.
We have our very own hostage negotiator, fucking crisis counselor right here on the Hype Podcast. If you're thinking about ending it, call us at 442-999-HYPE, and DJ Oso Fresh will give you some of that fucking Oso Fresh advice and bring you off the ledge.
Yeah, shut up. I mean, because really, you're only thinking of yourself, Johnny, and you're fucking up traffic. I got shit to do. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Like, what if I was on my way to a gig?
Right.
I mean, shit like that has happened. There was one time I was late to the station. My boss gave me the fucking riot act. Man, I live in Vancouver. The 5 is fucked. Just fucked. And he doesn't know how to transfer an MP3 from shit to shit. Right. So I can't send my shit in, but I'm late and I missed the mix. It was just like, because the freeway was not fucking moving. There was an accident on the bridge.
Ugh. Fucking
no way around. Couldn't really getting on the 13 didn't even give me or the 14 didn't even give me an opportunity to get there. And it was just like, you guys fucked up my day. I understand there's death, there's dismay, but fuck, I'm gonna die if I don't get to fucking work.
Well, and like you said, you can't do anything on the bridge. You can't do shit. If it's half mile before or after the bridge, you got options.
I'm like, you selfish son of a bitch. Think about the rest of us.
Yeah, just jump already.
You could have. There are so many other places you could fucking off yourself and not fuck up traffic. Seriously. Yeah. And that is not being heartless. You're being selfish. You're being fucking selfish. That is the most cunty thing I have heard all year.
Well, no, and you can't even get to like...
Cut yourself, cunt.
Yeah.
Cut yourself, cunt. Cut yourself.
On the I-5 bridge, you can't even fucking, like you said, sweep around to 14 to bypass that shit. If it's on the Portland side, you can't dip off of like Jansen Beach or MLK to avoid that shit. You're just fucked.
You're fucked. There's no way around it. And once you're in, you're fucking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a done fucking deal. Like, you jump on and you jump on the freeway. Like, if you jump on at the airport, I don't know if you've ever been to fucking Portland, but if you haven't,
fuck your life.
Google map it. Yeah. Once it's just like a bridge in your own fucking town. When you jump on the fucking bridge, especially you jump on the last exit, then you're like, oh, it's fucked.
Yeah. And you're stuck. You're fucking stuck.
But Portland is just, I'd have to say this right now, it's a fucking horrible place to live. So if you're thinking about moving here from Cali, Texas, Zona,
just don't.
Yeah, just don't, because it's fucked up here. You turn in, that shit you were trying to escape, you brought it with you.
Well, and it rains a lot here.
And you gave old boy the clap. You brought the clap from wherever you came from and fucked up traffic. Do not come here.
Dude, and
this isn't like a threat. FBI, NSA, hey,
yeah,
it's not a threat. Saying
no, and we have all sorts of weird shit. We have a heat wave going on right now. There's full moons going on. There's just weird shit. Okay, not only like I mentioned, the fucking headlights just go out on my car. There's a fucking jumper on the 205 bridge, which I have to point out, you're not gonna fucking die jumping off the 205 bridge into the fucking Columbia River.
You're not gonna die?
No, it's not nearly high enough to kill you. You might drown.
That's dying.
No, I'm saying
drowning is dying.
No, I'm saying simply jumping off the bridge. Yeah. Nah,
unless you might break a leg
on the water. Maybe, yeah, sure.
Well, that's kind of how it works,
right? That's
what's gonna get you.
But it's
the fall is very peaceful.
No, but I'm saying it's not high enough to just flat out kill you. You don't just like hit the water.
How do you know?
Because
you've done it.
Yes. No, but it's just not. I've jumped from a 130-foot bridge up in Central Washington into water, and it doesn't kill you.
I got $100.
Yeah, to see if I die.
See if you'll do it.
No,
I'm not trying to bet on whether you die or not. That'd be kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
I just want to see if you do it. Since you're so assured that
I'm 100%.
There'll be no repercussions.
I'm 100% certain.
Well, if you ever want $100,
I might take you up on that one day. Yeah. No, but so there's fucking my headlights go out. There's a jumper on 205. That shit doesn't happen. And in light of these fucking full moons, I got texts from like girls I haven't talked to in over 2 years. And they're just like, hey, what's happening? And I'm like, who the fuck is this?
It's hot too. They need to fill a hole.
It's something. I don't know. Is it the heat? You think it's the fucking heat going on? Women are just like, it's hot out. I better text the motherfucker.
See, between the heat and the full moon, sometimes women go back through their phones and they look and they go, that was a quality piece of dick. Wonder what he's doing.
Getting that scarlet fever.
Ended on good terms. It's fine.
Let me holla.
Let me holla.
Now, given Oso is not certified or licensed in any sort of counseling and or medical science, so I just had to put that out there because we've been given a lot of fucking advice. Last 10 minutes.
I just know shit. It's just real life. I mean, if you have not observed some of these things by this far into your life, I'm feeling for you.
So, what'd you do this weekend? Anything exciting?
No. Wow. No, it's kind of a boring weekend. I was at 6 West, and that was not my favorite night to be there.
No? Why? What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes the locals they just bore me. I don't know.
They bore you.
I will say this honestly, because most people who come to see me DJ don't listen to the podcast too. So
right.
It's good. I have way more fans of my DJing, but now sometimes the crowd is just boring. You're just like,
well, now have you ever? Now, naturally, you've had the opposite. Like a crowd's been like, "Oh, man, play this, play that," and you're just like, "Nah, I'm the fucking DJ."
I don't have to worry. It's not about the nah. It's just like, are you here? What are you here for? Are you here to go on a trip?
Yeah,
we can go on a trip. We can go on a magical trip, a magical journey, and I can play a whole bunch of just awesome shit. Yeah. And you fuck with me. You mean, are you here to dance? Because inherently, I'm going to play good shit to dance to. Like, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know too many bad songs I play.
Okay.
To be honest, I mean, there's songs that, you might kind of not like, but for the most part, they're not bad songs because I don't like playing bad songs. That would kind of suck. But then, it's like, well, if I don't hear this, well, if you don't hear this and shit, I don't know what to tell you. When the radio stops playing that goddamn song, you still keep fucking listening. Bitch, back off me. I mean, really.
You and your podunk ass speakers and that fucking hoopty ass ride, you keep listening.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just sometimes it's just a little boring because you can play songs, you can go in, and if you don't go in, it's just like, oh, I'm just hanging out.
Now, we unloaded your car, your whole speaker system setup earlier. Where did you go with that?
I was at Spirit Mountain Casino. They did Cosmic Bingo.
Oh, okay. Cosmic Bingo.
Yeah, it's where I played music. I hosted. Hey, where's everybody from? Blah, blah, blah.
Wait.
Try the veal.
It's a Oso's fucking bingo coach in here. No, don't they have like a fucking immaculate sound system out there?
No, not for
really?
not for what I was going to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you weren't playing the club or anything.
They don't have a club. I think it's a coffee bar lounge now.
Oh, okay,
somebody told me they make way more money off the coffee bar lounge than they ever did off the club.
Wow, that's fucking interesting.
Yeah, because the club was cool, but just a bad location. Like the word, I mean, hey, here's a club 30 miles from anywhere.
30 miles from 30 miles.
Like I was telling you about Jollies.
Yeah.
It was like, you're
near the fairgrounds.
Yeah, near the fairgrounds. Never started. I've never heard about a good club where they go out near the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Well, I must digress. Sacramento, the fairgrounds are right, like, around shit.
Oh, okay.
Like the state fairgrounds are.
Oh, that is true.
They're in the middle. They're in the middle of shit. That's the only state fairgrounds I know about. Salem, no, there are no good nightclubs in Salem by the fairgrounds. No, so there are nightclubs.
So you've been around. You've been, Salem, Eugene, all that shit. Where's the worst place? Like, I mean, worst setup, worst sound system, shit like that. Have you ever had a situation like that where you just get there and it's just fucked?
Well, I play at a bar called Mixers, and I had to do. I had to take a stand.
Take like a stand, like a speaker stand.
I had to take a stand on principle because I have people that they enjoy what I do, and at Mixers I play music. People come out, we have a good time. They used to have a really nice Wednesday night. We're trying to bring it back. That's cool. Well, for the last month, somebody fucked up the sound system. It was not me, and it sounds horrible. I mean, it just sounds really, really bad.
Is it as bad as it was when we were at 6 West and we forgot to turn on the speaker system? It's
kind of like that, but the highs they blew the horn, so it's like rah, rah, rah,
oh
rah.
Shit!
If you turn it up too loud, it is not. And if you're actually on the dance floor, I'm glad I'm away from the dance floor because on the dance floor it's nasty. So I tell them, and I hate to ultimatum a motherfucker out, but I had to ultimatum a motherfucker out and say, hey, check this out. I'm not coming back if you don't fix the fucking sound system.
Shut the fuck up.
And they were like, okay, yeah, we're going to work on it. And then, the owner, hopefully you listen to the podcast, because fuck you. Because the shit is kind of, the owner kind of pulled some slick shit where he called me and he was like, yeah, the Wednesdays are okay, but what are you doing to promote? What the fuck are you doing to promote it?
Wait. So he calls you randomly and asks what you're doing to
It wasn't randomly. He called me a couple hours before I was supposed to play, because he wanted to make sure I was going to make it, because I put it in the air and he wanted to act like he ain't never heard shit.
Right.
I said the sound system, he said, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm doing my fair share here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Maybe you can change up the sign. Maybe you can put an ad in the Nicolaz. I don't know. Do some fucking shit.
Social media is free.
To feel like I'm getting something from my side.
Yeah.
Well, all right, that social media, that's a whole nother podcast. I can tell you about his social media situation, because it's crazy. But I'm like, you know what? I'll do this for you. I said, I got speakers with me. Hey, either you toss me 50 or just let me off a little early, because, I need to be compensated.
Right.
No. Why? I'm not even making enough money. Why should I pay you? Blah, blah, blah.
What the fuck?
And I was just like, because your sound system sounds like ass and I can't invite people out there.
Yeah.
I would do better with my own 2 speakers without a sub in the parking lot than it sounds up in that fucking club right now. So he's like, oh, well, I don't want you bringing any other stuff into my club and whatever. And I'm like, well, your shit is fucked up. He's like, well, just deal with it this week. I said, I can't play like that.
Yeah.
Just deal with it this week. You know what the fuck I did? I didn't show the fuck up and didn't, and I gotta say, to be honest with you, it kind of fucked with me in a way.
Yeah.
Because what kind of guy I am. I have a sense of duty. Like, hey, hungover with fucking pneumonia, I fucking show up.
Right.
I don't miss shit. I didn't show up. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
So you handled it.
I was just like, yeah.
Deal with it this week. All right, it's dealt with.
Yeah, that's what it is. And hey, if I never come back, then I never come back. That's what it is. Because, hey, you know what? there is money in the streets, and dealing with that situation, you don't have video poker.
Right.
So people are in there to listen to music, and if it doesn't sound good, nobody wants to fucking be there.
Yeah, the sound system's gonna be the same whether you're there or not.
Dude, I can go into my 1991 Honda and get better sound, factory, with a torn 6x9.
Oh, that is fucking fantastic. What did he say when you didn't show?
The manager called me, and then the owner never called me. He never said shit to me.
What did the manager say? Was he just like losing his shit?
He said, are you going to make it? And I explained my reasons. He never texted me back. I guess our deal is done.
Wow. Good for you. I don't fucking put up with that shit either.
It is what it fucking is. I'm out here eating. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. My reputation's good. Who you gonna call and tell on me? Oh, Oso didn't show up. You know what? There's a reason Oso didn't show up.
And that's the first thought in everyone's mind. Well, fuck, if Oso didn't show up, there's something up.
There's something up. Somebody will ask you, explain. So exactly why didn't he show up?
Yeah.
Oh. Because that guy is not gonna fuck around.
No, it kind of, this brings me back to something that I was talking about the other day. So when you have a profession, it's all business, right? And especially when you're learning or training,
maybe a little crown.
You're right. When you learn how to DJ, it's business, right?
Yeah.
And once you reach that kind of professional / elite level, then it becomes fun, and you can branch out and kind of expand your horizons, if you will.
It's the other way.
It's the other way around.
If you really want to be a good DJ,
yeah,
it starts fun, and then
okay.
And then when the checks are nice, it's business, and it fucking sucks sometimes. Just be honest with you, that's real shit. Because you're fucking in your basement, and your homeboys are hanging out with you. You're just playing whatever the fuck records you feel like, hell yeah, this is what me and my homies like. But then when, you get a check with some zeros behind it, it's like, all right, you better stay in your lane. Hopefully you develop a tight enough lane where people were like, oh my God, he just has this thing that he does.
Right.
I mean, like, you know, like a dude that really eat pussy. He has that thing that he does, you know. And don't do anything different. Don't lick my ass. Just eat the pussy. That type of shit.
Well, no, here's where I'm going with this. I mean, you've been doing it for what, over 20 years now?
Yeah, not 20 years, but long enough. I've been doing that where, yeah, your kid's been through high school since I've been doing it.
So, I mean, you reach that level, like you said, where you just fucking stay in your lane, where this is the shit you do. And you kind of grow with that and become a professional or, business oriented.
Yeah.
We got motherfuckers in the Olympics right now that don't even have that mentality. Like, you heard about this Ryan Lochte situation. We talked about it last week, where they fucking allegedly got robbed and shit.
I felt so stupid that we talked about that last week. Didn't you feel dumb? No. I'm like, these fucking Brazilians fucking with America.
Yeah.
The fuck is this? Now I'm sitting there like, this motherfucker lied.
Dude.
Lied, then cut out and left his homeboys.
Not only did he lie, he kicked a fucking bathroom door off the hinges. And, like, that shit's made of bamboo down there. So, it cost him a month's worth of salary.
Hey, we've done enough to insult the Brazilians. So, tread lightly, sir. Tread lightly, please.
So, yeah, he fucking lies about this shit. Hightails it out of the fucking country. Leaves his friends to explain the fucking situation. Dude, we have... If there was a gold medal for being the ultimate fucking bro... Ryan Lochte's that guy. And he's just like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm an Olympic swimmer. This is the same guy. Now, he was a little bro-ish to me when he made the comment, well, if Michael Phelps wasn't on the squad, I'd be the Michael Phelps of the U.S. Olympic team.
Yeah. Hey, Michael Phelps just got caught with some weed. He didn't start a fucking international incident. Yeah. There are flags burning in the Middle East because of this shit.
Dude, fucking
death to fucking America. I mean, they can't even come over. They can't even go from North America to South America and act right.
No, what I gotta know is how fucking lonely in your life. How fucking jealous do you have to be that nobody's fucking talking about you? You make up a fucking international incident.
Well, here's the whole thing. It could have all gone away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really would have been if they wouldn't have gone back to the hotel and lied. Right. This all would have been swept under the rug.
Yep. It's fucking ridiculous.
It would have been maybe it would have come up as a minor story. Oh, well, Ryan went and kicked in the door and right. and whatever, and then they took care of it. It'd have been a 15-second bite, one day in the news cycle, fucking over.
But he wouldn't have got enough attention. That's all it was really about.
But you're in the Olympics and you get fucking robbed? Hell no. And Obama's not going to stand for that. He probably gave more priority to you than he did Louisiana. Yeah. You up in here robbing us and shit? Nah, Brazil.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Brazil. Portugal, whatever you speak. Nah, you don't rob our guys. That's not. It's funny that when you look at American pride, we are so prideful that you could not rob that guy, but people could be dying in fucking Louisiana.
Yeah. No, people are dying.
People are dying in Louisiana. That can't get a bit of fucking air. But this guy,
the ultimate fucking bro of the Olympics, gets national. coverage.
This is the biggest douchebag ever. That's a bomb on site.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's a total bomb on site. And yeah, Blue Lives Matter. Look the other way on this one, motherfucker. Bomb on site. They were like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck happened?" Oso put a bomb on site notice. Something. You step out to go to the bathroom, come back with a black eye. So somebody to clean your clock. Bomb on site.
Dude, yeah.
Don't you ever make us look bad again.
God,
or
no
you know what they should do? Since you are, you're a celebrity. Right. They should take you to the White House like they do the rest of the medalists. Because I think all the medalists go to the White House or something.
Yeah.
And then Obama should just slap the shit out of you.
I wish.
Joe.
I fucking wish.
Joe, get the powder.
Yeah.
Obama just slapped the shit out your ass.
On national TV.
Everybody else, he's congratulating, hugging. You? Oh, no, you? No, step forward. He just slapped the shit out of you. Slap that fucking fake gray out your hair. What kind of pool chemicals you use?
He gets that handshake arm hug with everybody else, and then as he fucking streams over to Lockie, he just grabs him by the arm, fucking right across the face.
He should put him on a fucking podium. Or
have him fucking lean down like he's getting a medal.
Yeah, like he's being knighted, and just slap the shit out that guy. The fuck you think this is? And he could say that too. The fuck you think this is? And the whole team would cheer.
Right? Nah. You get the Obama. He'd be like, "Look, the fuck do you think this is?"
I think I'm gonna have to slap the shit out your ass. Yeah. Joe.
Yeah, get the powder.
Joe, get the powder.
Now, you know what I'm curious about? What does a Donald Trump say in this situation? What do you think?
Donald Trump just let it go.
Really?
Oh, come on.
Is
fucking Ivy League white boys, they be like, oh, that's, I mean,
you little rascals.
Because that is 100% frat boy shit.
It really is.
What they did was total frat boy shit. I really gotta go to the bathroom. Someone kicked the door in.
Yeah, really. And then nobody.
I mean, if that is not 1,000% entitlement, I don't know what the fuck is.
Fucking white privilege right there.
Oh my God, he kicked the door in. Oh, then they came out with guns because you kicked the fucking door in. The fuck? Who does that?
Ryan Lochte, apparently.
But I don't know, because it happened in Longview. They'll probably get no press, so I have to mention it.
Okay.
There was a dude. I think the guy was like 28.
Mm-hmm.
He died this week.
Oh shit.
I don't know much about the guy, but I'm not for sure. I'm wondering if he might have been mentally disturbed or had some type of illness, because he walks into one of those little shit quickie marks in Kelso.
Okay.
Starts assaulting the cashiers with a walking stick.
Oh shit.
The cop comes.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to, I guess he's swinging the shit at the cop.
Damn.
Cop kills him.
Like shot him?
Shot and killed him.
Damn.
Like shot and killed him. Like I don't justify this man's actions. I don't think they are cool.
Right.
But what the fuck kind of cop are you? Like, seriously. I mean, this is one of those situations. I mean, he happens to be black. It could happen to anybody. I think the cops do treat brothers very suspect, but let's just say he's not black. But what the fuck cop is that?
Dude, that's fucking weird. Yeah, it's case by case. I mean, if his little walking stick was, big enough to maybe end the officer's life or career, I could understand a little apprehension, because out there for cops, it's either you or the officer that goes home. That's their mindset.
Is there some other way to restrain this man?
Oh well, that's why they have tasers and
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
All that stuff too.
I was thinking, tase the guy up. I got no issue with that.
Oh yeah, well, and they have pepper spray as well. I mean, there's so many non-lethal alternatives that police can use. It's very circumstantial and case by case. So when you go out there and say, oh, the officer killed this guy, people can die from tasers too.
Yeah, I'd rather you die from a taser.
Oh, yeah, well,
I mean, I don't rather you die, but
well, and here's the
that just seems lethal. Lethal force just seems like a last resort.
Here's the thing that I don't even think officers think of. Okay, people can die from pepper spray too. It can cause respiratory arrest.
Okay? Well, fucking fine.
Right.
Stop swinging that stick at me, bitch.
Right. So, you can die from pepper spray. You can die from their little retractable batons they have. You can get hit the wrong way and just die. So if you're pulling out that gun, in my opinion, there better be a goddamn good reason. Like, that walking stick had a fucking katana inside it, and you were coming to cut my head off.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
I might run and jump in my car.
Yeah.
Wait for backup.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, I'm a firm believer in this. They actually have right now, and they're quite expensive, is the only reason cops don't do it. There are pistol rounds and shotgun rounds that are taser rounds. They're about $400 a round. But it's a bullet and a taser. So you can shoot.
Who the fuck's gonna buy that?
Well, if law enforcement used it, they wouldn't have to kill anybody.
Yeah. Then
plain
there'd
and
be
simple.
that many more motherfuckers in jail.
That's true.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to be political all day, but did you hear that the Justice Department is backing off privatized prisons?
Really? It's about fucking time.
Yeah. That's a good thing. I want to give it up for the Justice Department. Yeah.
I want to know what Trump says about that.
You know, and it's sad because I'm getting kind of closer and closer to kind of fucking with the man. Pause.
See, about time. About time.
You know, this Hillary thing, if that guy could shut the fuck up, Hillary would have hung herself in the last few weeks. I mean, shit keeps coming out about Hillary that's like big.
Yeah.
But nah, he got to fight with the fucking cons. Nah, he got to say Obama created ISIS. Nah, I mean, and this week is like, black people should vote for me. And they play it up. I've seen the media play it up. Even the station I work for play it up like, like it's ludicrous. But what the fuck has he done to me?
Right.
Honestly, what? Oh, he's friends with some racists. I'm friends with racists too.
You're friends with me?
Yeah, are you deceived enough to think that you live your life and you don't know anybody that's fucking racist?
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. There's racist people all over the fucking
outside the fact that your ass is fucking racist.
Yeah.
How many people can you bring up gypsies with and they'll be like, fuck that. Real shit. You say gypsy and I don't got no hate. Yeah. I think sometimes the chicks are a little gaudy looking. I'm like, dude, this is not the Miss America fucking pageant. But like, there's people who go legitimately. That's hate too. Yeah. You can't. I mean, just because we all agree to hate the same people does not make it no longer racism.
No, that's true.
But that's the way we treat it.
But absolutely, and the way I look at it honestly is, I mean, who all do we have in the presidential race right now? We have Trump and Hillary that are getting the most national coverage because they have the money. And then we have...
And then they have the parties that are in power.
Right. And we have Ed Lane Baker.
Baker.
Our local guy.
Hell yeah.
Who else?
Hell yeah. Ed Lane Baker. Give you some applause.
Right. Shout out to Ed Baker. That guy is fucking awesome. True American hero right there.
And then we have Gary Johnson, who's a libertarian.
Right. Gary Johnson.
Who a lot of Republicans are considering voting for. And then there's Jill Stein from the Green Party.
The Green Party?
Yeah.
Is she from that weed party?
The party of Ralph Nader.
Oh, fucking Ralph Nader.
Yeah.
Where's Newt Gingrich and all this? I'm sure he's out there flapping his jibs about something.
Well, he tried to be Trump's vice president, but it didn't work out.
Because he's still talking about moon bases and shit.
I mean, that motherfucker. I mean, his story. The dude was trying to impeach Clinton while he was cheating on his sick wife.
Yeah.
I mean, how douchey can you get, right? Hey,
that's Ryan Lochte douchey right there.
But he's still standing. Like, he can still show his face.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
If that shit happened to me, I couldn't show my. I'd have to move. Like,
you really would.
People would see you like your wife's on her deathbed, but you're fucking around. That's not the move. At least don't start a relationship. I think even had a baby. Don't start a relationship.
Yeah.
Just use prostitutes.
Yeah, like an adult.
Yeah.
No,
it's just a good sperm receptacle.
Yeah. No. The reason all that shit gets overshadowed is because they orchestrate things. Like, I was just watching this little I will call it a mockumentary because I don't want you to go all fucking sideways on my conspiracy theory tangents because I love them. So
let's hear this shit.
Yeah, so on this mockumentary,
smoke in the house.
It talks about it was either Donald Rumsfeld or Colin Powell back at September 10th, 2001, right the day before 9/11.
Rummy.
Talk about the $3.5 trillion that was just missing from the budget, right? Next day, September 11th. You think anybody fucking questioned that money being missing after that? Nope. Absolutely not.
Anything that happened on September 10th is fucking irrelevant.
Yeah.
Anything that happened Yeah, September 10th didn't even exist anymore.
And those trends carry on no matter what you do. So I mean, fucking hey, Newt Gingrich is out fucking banging some chick, having a kid. Oh look, football's on. Yeah. Just like, and football's back in action.
Dangle some shit.
Yeah. Dangle the fucking carrot.
And I have to say it again about Trump. America, take a look at yourself, because that's you.
Dude, hell yes it is. That is full-blown fucking American.
That's just he's the only guy that's willing to say all the shit that you think, and the bigot and fucking ignorant piece of shit so you are. That is you, America, and that's the way that's the way the rest of the world views a lot of us.
Oh yeah.
Except we're all bigger. Hey, did you see those naked Trump statues they put up?
No.
They put up naked Trump statues in multiple cities. It's fucking funny. Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
And the penis is small.
No, okay. So check this out. I may have told this story before, but I just want to tell it again, just to emphasize how fucking America Trump is. I got a buddy of mine whose dad is in charge of Trump's like local campaign. Like when he came to Washington.
You're connected.
I know a guy that knows a guy.
Okay.
So Trump came to Washington State. Did his little, his little fucking appearance and shit like that. Well, the head guy for his campaign,
he won the state.
Lives out in battleground area, right? Actually, kind of by the fairgrounds, Jollies, right out there. So his dad,
that makes it even worse.
I know, right? So his dad and my buddy Adam, they're on the Trump jet, the private jet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and they flew with him to Spokane to help with the campaign, for Washington State and shit like that.
It's a big jet.
On the fucking jet, Trump wolfs down supersized fry, 2 Big Macs, and a fucking like supersized drink. That's how fucking American Donald Trump is. That's 2 Big Macs.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
All in one sitting. From here to fucking Spokane, that's what he ate. That's like 5,000 calories in one sitting. If that's not fucking American to the core, I don't know what is.
But there's
bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Right. I mean, if I own a private 757, there would be a bunch of hookers and cocaine on that plane. You know what? Because if I own one of those, I am rich enough where nobody ever drug tests me.
Well, if you own one of those, you could fucking swing into one of those little Pablo pop-up shops that appeared in Portland this week.
Hold on real quick.
What? Where are you going?
My nose is running.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you better go catch it. Don't worry. I'll just sit here by myself alone in this fucking room. On a side note, football is back. As I mentioned, the Seahawks are 1-1 right now. They lost to the Vikings just the other day. And I think, hey, isn't the USA and Serbia playing for the gold medal right now? Or is that already over? I think it's on right now. I saw a little promo ad earlier, I think. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know if we won or not.
We're all winners.
We all get trophies.
Except for, what's that dude?
Yeah, the fucking U.S. runner. Oh, my God.
They reinstated it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, they did reinstate him. Cool.
But he's not originally from the U.S.
Paul Chilemo, but his name's Paul. I mean, come on.
We recruited him.
His middle name's like Kimakomichi.
He's like African or something.
Oh, dude, yeah. The fucking risks death, eh? That's fucking ridiculous.
Anyway, so we're about an hour, so we should figure out what the fuck we gotta do and get closer to getting the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so we've been watching Stranger Things. Excellent television.
What episode are you on?
Either 3 or 4. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
So you're about halfway through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pissed off that on my Flipboard that they keep on saying we'll get justice for Barb. I don't know what the fuck happens to. I mean, I know what happens to Barb thus far, but I didn't know if Barb comes. Now I'm watching to see if Barb ever comes back.
You know
what? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, not to spoil anything, but Winona Ryder fucking kills it in this TV show.
That's really spoiling things.
No. I mean, it's just fucking. I'm not a huge Winona Ryder fan.
I am. Oh yeah, Heathers, Beetlejuice, all that shit.
Well, no, I mean,
shoplifting.
Like, yeah. Meaning, I just don't see enough of her shit. Like I saw her in Alien Resurrection, and that was it.
I didn't see Alien Resurrection.
Right. So she does a fucking fantastic job being a fucking crazy white trash bitch.
I would watch that for old school, for
nostalgia purposes.
No, for Sigourney Weaver.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean,
I love that big bitch.
She is a large-breasted woman. I have to say that, Sigourney Weaver. I mean, I know you're a real Bernie fan. I'm a Bernie fan too. So if you come through town, hey,
you might have to tidy up.
I want to bounce on them airbags. Nah, you get. I mean, a broad like that, you get a Motel 6.
Yeah, they'll leave the light on for you.
Nah, it's okay. It's clutter, not filth. Anyway,
yeah. What do you watch anything else this last week? Any new movies or anything like that?
No, but I have to talk. I mean, you want to talk about Stranger Things? Let's talk about it. Shit, that bitch Nancy.
You're getting a little emotional about this.
That bitch Nancy. Hey, you're a fucked up friend, Nancy.
Nah, she's a 2-time little fucking snatch basket, dude. You see that?
See,
shit?
Maybe you're too far. You're too far in. You're telling me things I don't know. She's not 2-time anywhere.
No, that guy's like creeping on her. The fucking dude.
Oh yeah,
she's leaving the door open for that motherfucker.
I mean, well, Steven's creeping on her.
She's totally leaving the door open, like giving him those fucking oogly eyes from afar and shit.
She feels bad for him. He lost his brother.
I'm sure that's what. Yeah.
I mean, they lived in the same small town. I'm sure they dated at some point.
I was to say, does she feel bad enough to give him the pussy though? I don't know.
Well, she gave it up for the first time. She might be like, hey,
yeah.
I mean, this thing works really good. Let me see if I use a different attachment if it feels different.
It's like that shop vac. You just got to put the extension on the right one.
You just keep putting attachments on it.
So where do you see this going so far? You're in episode 4.
Yeah.
How do you think it ends?
The whole thing?
Yeah. How do you think they wrap up this season?
I have no idea because it really defies my expectations. I mean, it's really good. Yeah. You know, I don't find it the least bit predictable. Like I'm really like, you know, I can see all the stuff that are throwbacks to older 80s shit, which is dope. But like everything's like a fucking surprise.
Right.
Like, okay, is somebody gonna die? You know, I mean, there's a lot of. It's just a lot of the way they do the monsters and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all the time. And then the black dude, he's made it through all the episodes I've watched.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's cool.
No, I really like...
It's all about the black dudes.
I really like... So, from the very beginning, like the first episode, they give you the monster without giving you the monster. The Demogorgon. From their game. They're playing this game. And all these events are unfolding around them based on nothing to do with anything they're about. So they're taking on this kind of this detective like Scooby-Doo role on a whim.
And you know, and I have to say the same thing that everybody else has said is those kids are good.
They are very articulate for little bastards.
I mean they're really good actors.
Yeah.
I'm into their characters. Like if I saw one of those kids, I would think they would be that person. I mean, they're really they're really good. I mean, especially Johnny No Teeth. He's fucking funny,
dude. That kid's a fucking riot. No, and what gets me about these guys is like I said, they have that kind of Scooby-Doo type, style about them because you look at them and you're like, motherfuckers that age aren't coming up with those ideas.
But they won the science fair.
No, exactly.
Quite a few years in a row, and I like how the brother. I mean, I gotta give a shout out to the brother, but I like how the little brother. He's the voice of reason.
Yeah,
I was listening to another podcast,
and he's the tough guy too.
And they were talking about it, and they were like, he comes from a perspective like you, like a realistic person.
Yeah,
because you as a viewer, you're seeing all this shit go down, and you're like, you should be into this. But like, if it came at you as just like a regular ass person,
right?
You'd be like. Yeah, I don't think. You mean we found her in a fucking hospital gown, and now we're gonna house her? He's like, the fuck, man.
This ties in to the fucking what you were talking about last week. Like, oh man, I think there's a murderer or ghosts in that house. No, I ain't fucking going in there.
I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with it. And I like the sheriff too, even though he's fucked everybody in town.
Well, that guy, he fucking wakes up, fucking brushes his teeth with beer and fucking throws in a dip.
Yeah, because in the episodes I've seen, he is hardcore about this.
Yeah.
He is really hardcore, but I like the way that's written because it's realistic. I mean, these people have realistic reactions to the fact that this shit is fucking weird and fucked up.
Right.
Like, all right, I can't find Barb. You know what, Mom? Fuck it. I got a cop to it. I fucking went out and did some shit I wasn't supposed to do because my partner is gone. And I do not know where she is, and this shit just got real. Even though I was getting ran through when I should have been tending to her, you know, I mean, fucking Barb, feel for you,
right? No shit. The fucking nerdy friend that just gets left out of everything. Yeah.
So you cover football, and then one more thing while we're talking about entertainment.
Yeah,
I saw Sausage Party.
Is that what you have like this scowl on your face? What's going on?
That movie's horrible.
Why?
Seth Rogen, you know Seth Rogen comedy, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's a physical element to Seth Rogen comedy that makes it good.
Yeah.
And there's just a certain aspect to it. I mean, or like, you know, it's just, I think it's just better with actors, to be honest with you.
Well, it's a kids movie, right? I mean,
no, it's rated R.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Why?
there's like a 10-minute orgy at the end.
Shut the fuck.
I'm serious, like everybody, and we're not talking about gender specific orgy. Like everybody is sticking something in every fucking hole any way imaginable. Yeah.
Wow.
Like this shit is mind blowing. I didn't know you didn't know. Oh yeah. the orgy at the end is just, it's, you know, I think you'll come back to this movie, and this movie will probably be a cult classic, to be honest with you.
Fucking hell.
In, you know, 20 years later down the road, some people are going to be talking about this, and I'll be like, oh, I saw that shit in the theater. You know, as a cartoon, and you know I'm a big fan of cartoons and adult cartoons, man, I'd be best if I gave it a C-. It really was not that good. Maybe I need to watch it again, but it was not.
Hell.
It was horrible. I actually kind of wanted my money back.
Damn. Well, that which leads me into my closing parenting tip of the week. Don't fucking take your kids to see the orgy sausage party.
Well, you said your friends took their kids to see it.
Yeah, I got two buddies that took their kids to see it. Yeah, I didn't get any full feedback like that, but they were like, oh yeah, But you know, I don't do a lot of parenting, but I will tell you. Do you do a little bit of parenting?
Yeah, from time to time. I will tell you the standards that some people have for their kids, and you know, a lot of these kids grow up to be successful, you know, but the standards they have, it's like it doesn't matter, whatever.
Successful serial killers.
Yeah, it's just like that's just life. Like I could imagine taking like my nephew 9 to see Sausage Party.
Yeah,
he might not quite. The other thing is, he might not quite understand everything.
I see. Even
when you watch like old cartoons, like old Bugs Bunny, like the stuff from like the 30s through like the 60s, there's a lot of innuendo that you don't get
when you're that young.
Yeah, you don't get it. Now the orgy, I don't know. I mean, I hate to sound gross, but I might have to watch it again from the eyes of like, do I want my nephew to watch this, and like, would he get it?
You might have to get really stoned and fucking watch that.
I think he would catch on that, you know, because these things are, you know, they're fucking food, and they're jamming shit in different food places. You know what I'm saying?
Food.
No, I'll tell you the fucking premise.
Okay.
He's a fucking hot dog. She's a bun, and his goal is to be up in her. That is established from the beginning of the fucking movie. That they want to get to the fucking 4th of July barbecue, and he wants to be all up in her. That is the plot of the fucking movie. We established this really fucking early.
Out the gate.
Just out the gate. That all the hot dogs in that pack want to be up in all the buns in the pack. And that's the ultimate.
I'm going to have to watch this movie. I'm going to have to fucking watch this movie. That's
I think it's going to be one of those movies that comes back where it's just so bad, it's good.
That's fucking amazing. So it's going to be like Suicide Squad, I think. That's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch that. But yo, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. How about you?
Yeah, I think I got to go. I got shit to do.
Yeah. We all got shit to do. You got to go fucking say hi to Midget. Haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she going on tour again pretty soon?
Yeah, she's going on tour.
Yeah, we're just going to let this play out, fuckers.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's time to go.
Wow, look at you and your improved timing.
I do what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Hype Podcast. You can get us up 442-999-HYPE or listen to all our episodes at thehypepodcast.com. Make sure you rate us on iTunes because we have no love there. So
It's time to go.
check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast, or on Twitter @The Hype Podcast. We are still waiting on Canadian slurs. So
we're still waiting on Canadian slurs.
Somebody get the fuck on
and
that.
we're waiting for the Hype Podcast live. Fuck your life. You got to shout out Justin. Because you know what?
It's time to go.
we out.
Bye, Felicia.
I did not realize that was a fucking hour.
Yeah, that's like an hour 12.